Iced tea, and more fast food iced tea. Hey guys, what's going on? 23% Nation, Coach D is back. Yes, we are one day removed from Father's Day. And by the way, if you miss my Father's Day video, please go back and watch it, all right? It'll be well worth your while. Now, moving on. Today, we are going to jump into a topic that, in my opinion, is very, very, very important to the 23% challenge. Now, guys, a few weeks ago, I made a video as part of the nutrition portion of the 23% challenge entitled What Not to Eat Processed Foods. Now, in that video, we discussed approximately 51 different foods that do not, and I repeat, do not get the 23% challenge stamp of approval. In other words, these are foods that you definitely do not want to eat. You really want to stay away from them. Why? Because they are dangerous. That's right, guys, dangerous with a capital D. So in these next series of videos, I'm going to actually go through each processed food individually, letting you know exactly why we should not consume it during the 20% challenge or for the rest of our lives, as a matter of fact. Okay, so guys, let's go ahead and talk about our first one. So here's the title: Fast Food Iced Tea, What Not to Eat, or in this case, what not to drink. Moving on. Okay, so if you watched the video, the one where I presented 51 different processed foods to you, we all know that each processed food item has a harmful ingredient, maybe one, perhaps more than one. Well, the one harmful ingredient inside of fast food iced tea happens to be called propylene glycol alginate. Wow, now that's a big word, all right? Let me go ahead and say it once again. Propylene glycol alginate, all right? Now, it's also known as E405. So probably from this point forward, I'll say E405 as opposed to propylene glycol alginate, all right? So E405 just simply rolls off the tongue. Okay, so guys, let's talk in depth about E405, what it is, what it does, and why is it harmful, all right? So let's check it out. As you can see here, E405 is a food additive. So guys, without even knowing what a food additive is, you can somewhat deduce its function. In other words, it's being added to our foods. So let's find out exactly what a food additive is. Here we go. I got the definition right here for you. A food additive is a substance added to food to preserve flavor or enhance its taste and appearance. That's right. So really what this is saying to us is that E405 is something that is synthetic, meaning it's not natural. And basically, it's being added into our drinks or maybe even our food to preserve flavor and to enhance taste and to make it look better. Wow, that sounds rather fishy to me. So guys, again, that's exactly what E405 is. It's a food additive, meaning it's not natural. All right, so now let's see how this translates once we actually drink this fast food iced tea. All right, a little more information about E405, guys. It's used as an automotive antifreeze and runway de-icer. Now, 23% Nation, let's talk, okay? Guys, honestly and truly, do you want to put a synthetic chemical inside of your body that's meant for your car or that's meant to de-ice a runway for airplanes? Do you really want to put that type of chemical inside of your body? Well, when I explain it this way, you probably agree with me in that, no, I do not want to put that inside of my body. But the thing is, guys, fast food restaurants such as McDonald's and Wendy's and Burger King, they're not going to tell you that it has E405 in it. all they're going to present to you is a sweet tasting iced tea beverage, which unfortunately is rendering the body a lot of harm. So it's time for us to be a little more aware of what we're putting inside of our bodies. Moving on. Okay, now when it comes to E405, it actually has other uses. So it's also used as a food thickener, a stabilizer, as well as an emulsifier. Okay, now 23% Nation, I know you guys are like, okay, what is Coach D talking about? What is a food thickener? What is a stabilizer? What is an emulsifier? Well, guys, let me break it down, okay? A food thickener is any chemical, okay, any artificial chemical that is added to specifically a liquid in order to increase its viscosity, or we can use the word thickness, all right? When we talk about a stabilizer basically is a chemical that inhibits chemical reactions from moving further. Now, for those of you who are a little more scientific than the average person, you can think of a stabilizer as the opposite of a catalyst. Guys, a catalyst is a chemical that helps to promote chemical reactions. A stabilizer does just the opposite. It helps to inhibit chemical reactions. And as far as an emulsifier is concerned, well, guys, an emulsifier, once again, is a chemical, all right? Now, emulsifiers can be natural or unnatural, but E405 is unnatural, okay? But basically, when we talk about an emulsifier, it's a chemical that allows two other substances or molecules or chemicals that are not normally soluble with one another, it allows them to mix. So think of it like this. Oil and water do not mix. However, when you add an emulsifier to that mixture of oil and water, guess what? The emulsifier allows the oil and the water to mix. All right, so that's what a food thickener is, that's what a stabilizer is, and that's what an emulsifier does. Okay, I hope that helps you out a little bit. Okay, so a little more about E405. Guys, look here. It causes cardiovascular and neurotoxic issues. That's right. So let me ask you this. Are you ready to have heart disease? Are you ready to enjoy having a stroke? How about a heart attack? You know, it's the latest rage to have a heart attack. Okay, guys. And then when we talk about neurotoxic issues, well, that simply means that your nervous system, your neurons are being poisoned. That's right, guys. So not only can E405 potentially lead to a heart attack, a stroke, high blood pressure, and any type of cardiovascular disease, but it can also lead to Alzheimer's disease. And think about it this way. A neurotoxic chemical is going to interfere with your brain. That's right, guys. So even before Alzheimer's hits, you may begin to have issues with your memory. You may begin to have cognitive issues, meaning your ability to think and perceive clearly. You see? So, ladies and gentlemen, this E405 is nothing to play with. All right. So, Coach D, I get it, right? E405, it does this, it does that. It can give me a heart attack. It can give me Alzheimer's. It's used to de-ice runways for airplanes, right? But I got a question for you. And my question is, how much should I drink? Okay, so guys, I understand that some of us may be a little addicted to fast food iced tea. If that is you, please think, don't drink. All right? Or we can always find an alternative. That's right, guys. I'm not here just to say no, stop, and don't, right? I want to be able to offer you a more nutritious alternative that you can consume during the 23% challenge. That's right. So check it out. We can, rather than drink fast food iced tea, this is what Coach D recommends. Number one, don't drink it. Number two, always go with water. And then if you have to have iced tea, why don't we try this? we can make homemade vegan Thai iced tea. Now, believe it or not, all you have to do is Google this and you will come up with the recipe. It's very popular. A lot of people are doing it. Now, have I tasted it? Unfortunately, no. All right. But it sounds great and I am actually eager to try it out. So you know what, guys? If you look it up, if you find the recipe and you find the instructions, let me know. All right. Let me know how it tastes. I'm really eager to find out. Or perhaps, you know what? I'll go ahead and make it and then I'll do a video about it. Okay. So guys, please either stay away from the fast food iced tea or drink water or find yourself a more nutritious alternative. All right, so 23% challenge is now officially live on Udemy. Please go check it out. It is waiting for you. All right, I want to say thank you for watching. Believe it or not, guys, that's all that Coach D has for you today. So please comment and please subscribe. Now, to help you with a comment, I have a question of the day, and I hope you're ready for this. Question of the day. All right, guys, what's easier for you to do? Stop completely, reduce, or drink an alternative beverage? Guys, let us know. All right. Again, this is Coach D of the 20% challenge. I am signing out, and please, please, please answer the question. We have inquiring minds, and yes, we want to know. So again, thank you for watching. Be blessed. We love you. Goodbye.